Hello everybody, chugging into 1000 reporting for duty, welcoming you back to an episode of my brilliant Diamond Hooplocke Nuzlocke Attempt 2. In the last episode we made progress back up to Oiberg City and we're going to be challenging the gym leader this episode. The reason why I decided to basically start the video recording on the approach to Rourke is in case if we encounter a Pokemon that we want to catch, and I want to actually show that I caught it on camera. Because a lot of people, me included, will admit that when we see certain people doing Nuzlocke videos, they do a thing where they save time in cutting out the least important stuff and only show the important stuff, whether it is a Nuzlocke or not. So like say Pokemon 7 or Purple Cliff or M&J TV, they're basically showing the important fights of the rival battles, the gym leaders, and the battles against the evil teams. But they're not showing any of the Pokemon that they are actually catching. Yeah, I'm going to call this Zubat Gary. I was thinking of the name Casper, but Casper's more fitting for a ghost. Sassy nature, highest IV physical defense. That's promising. Though, that's basically 2 or 3 Pokemon with a speed nature that doesn't really benefit it. Like, Geodude plus speed nature. They're really slow. The Machop that we wonder traded for a Abra, which I have done off camera, by the way. In case you are wondering, that Abra is always a quiet nature. No matter how many games you play, it is always a quiet nature. Which is plus special attack minus speed. So we have a minus speed Abra when it benefits being fast. We have a plus speed Geodude which benefits being slow. We have a minus speed nature Zubat that benefits being fast, and we have a plus speed nature Turtwig who benefits being slow. Right, I was actually hoping for you to have a Machop, I'm not going to lie. So let's send in Rosebud. We'll keep Abra trailing in the back, so it's just grinding experience, so we can get into a Kadabra, and then I can evolve into an Alakazam off camera. That's why you don't have Rocket. A Pokemon I said I'm not going to bother catching in the first attempt, and I'm sticking to my word in this attempt. Because I am not going to be bothering having a Pokemon that can only evolve by an in-game trade Metal Coat. That the Metal Coat is not going to be found until a very long time. But there is a way around it. If I do catch an Onix, I transfer it into Legends Arceus, and I get myself a Metal Coat and treat it as an Evolution Stone. It will instantly evolve into a Steelix, and then I can just transfer it back. Yes, that is actually allowed. You could say the exact same thing for the trade evolutions, because they have this item in Legends Arceus that basically allows trade evolutions to evolve without the need of trading, called a linking cord. which is an item I wish they made from the start. I really do. Because there's going to be so many instances where people are going to be like, I have a Pokemon who evolves by trading, but I don't have anybody to trade with, and I only have one console. That's kind of the problem. And it is kind of a thing that is currently trailing with the Gen 1 to 3 games for me. I do have Pokemon Crystal and Pokemon Yellow on Virtual Console for the 3DS. I don't have Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver because I thought that wasn't actually necessary to get them. Which means, with the eShop now closed permanently on the 3DS and the Wii U, I can no longer get them. Ever. So it was basically a case of, if you want a game in the eShop, get it now, otherwise you never get the chance to do it. And I didn't bother doing it, so I can no longer get it. Not like it matters to me anyway, because I do prefer Pokemon Yellow. Because it's basically a special version, and it's a similarity to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. But the one thing that I do find absolutely ironic is how I look up on a website of a game store company called CEX. And they basically sell old games from long ago that people basically sold to them. But the problem is, they're selling them for too overpriced. Which is actually annoying because you'll be like this. You want to sell a game to the company, they will only pay $5 for it. But when they sell it for like £95, which is £90 more than what they bought it for in the first place, which is ironically stupid. Literally, ironically stupid. It would make sense if it's like, you buy a game from somebody for £5 to have in your store, and then the store sells it for £10. You're still making a profit, but having a case where it is like, oh, you get to buy a game with a certain cord and is also boxed in mint condition and it sells for over £200. It's just stupid. It's like with Dokapon Kingdom. Dokapon Kingdom on Amazon. Somebody is willing to sell it for over £100, but you can get Dokapon Kingdom Connect on the Nintendo Switch for way less. Literally way less. So why bother paying over £100 for one game when you can get it cheaper with the newest versions? I know it sounds like I'm going in a bit of a tangent, but to be truthfully honest, it is actually kind of the case. Like, many of you will probably agree with me on this. It is silly how old-fashioned games are known to be more expensive when you buy them, but when you sell them to the game stores, they say stuff like, oh, we only pay £2 for it, or we only pay 50p for it, and then say that they will pay it for 50p or £2, and then decide to sell it for over 100, which is like robbery, because you would immediately be like, if you're going to sell it for £100 or more, then I expect you to pay at least £90 for it. Literally £90. Otherwise, it's a no deal because you're basically stealing a profit. It's like, say, with the Pokemon trading cards, which I no longer buy, by the way, just one box alone here costs £60. But the cards inside, the majority of them only sell for like £2. But the rare cards, I'm probably guessing they sell for like £30 or £200, depending on how rare the card is. Like a holo card could be worth £10, or a GX card, or a Fee card, or a Max Star, whatever, is sold for equivalently £30. But something like a secret rare or a rainbow rare to be worth over £200, obviously, yeah, that makes sense. Excuse me. Have a bit more drink. Yeah, I have my lid open so that way you don't hear me constantly opening it and closing it again and again, because I know that will irritate you. Right, just to play it safe, I am going to put in Turtwig because Rosebud is definitely a frail Pokemon. Actually, speaking of which, hang on. Let's have a look at the moves real quick. So we got Leafage, we'll move that to the top. Thundershock, we'll move that to the top. Yeah, if Rosebud had Leech Seed, that would have actually helped. But, no matter. We'll move Wing Attack up there. Okay, there we go. So yes, second episode in attempt 2, and we're straight up into doing the first gym. In our first attempt, I believe it took us like 6 episodes just to get the walk, because I was basically wasting my time trying to find a Wild Abra legit, until I gave up, and just went for the in-game trade one. So, yeah. I've already mentioned the details about the gyms 1 up to 6, on how different they are from the standard Diamond Pearl to the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. How ironic for you to actually do that, Rock, when I wasn't even considering doing that. Do you know what? I'm actually going to be setting up. I'll use Withdraw a bunch. And I'll probably also use Growth as well. Because I want to be prepared for that Cranidos he's got. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm definitely going to get rid of you fast, because that move gets more powerful the more it hits in succession. And you get a critical hit. Go figure. Okay, no more setting up then. Razor Leaf, yes please. I will still keep Leaf Edge just in case. I'll probably get rid of Tackle or something. Actually, no. Oh god. Actually, yeah. Just screw it. Just screw it. Just get rid of the move that's not going to be helpful for you in the long haul. Leafage is basically going to be a good backup move in case Razor Leaf happens to keep missing all the time. Right, I'm going to do 1 growth just in case. And then when he does an attack, I'll heal up. Okay. It didn't do a lot of damage, which is good, but I'm still playing it safe because critical hits, they happen when you least expect it. Okay. I'll do 1 more growth, and then we'll just attack. And we'll go for a leafage. I don't think the critical hit was necessary, Tudwig, but we'll take it. Oh, nice. Okay. Why is it every single time the Quick Claw activates, it doesn't even make any difference? Quick Claw activates, the Pokemon uses a priority move. The Quick Claw activates, the person uses a healing item. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, Rourke, we did it once before, we can do it again. Let's use Razor Leaf and we'll be done with it. Just don't flinch me. Okay, good. We're done. I don't really need to clarify about what happens here because like I say, the only thing that's brand new is when we get past the part that ended our run last time. So straight away, I'm going to run up and heal. And I actually did make edits on the wheel, by the way. I did change the catch duplicate Pokemon for you can only use Pokemon equal to the number the gym leader uses during the gym battle. So, new wheel time. It is going to be under a 35-second spin. We are no longer including normal play for this spin alone. After we beat the second gym, it will be brought back into play. Okay, maybe 35 seconds might have been a little bit too long. Maybe I should do it for about 25 or something, or 20 even. Uh-oh. Have to use only one particular type. Right. Okay, let's actually change this then. So let's move it down to... let's do it for 25. There we go. Save that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a new tab so we can keep that wheel up. And then we're going to open and go Pokemon types. So that basically shows all 18 types. And the spin on this one is under 35 seconds again. So This is actually kind of a problem because we still don't have the box link. I forgot how you get the box link in this game. We only have 2 grass types, 1 electric type, 2 normal types, 1 psychic type that can't even do anything in battle, 1 poison type, 2 flying types, 1 rock type, and 1 fighting type. So if it happens to land on a Pokemon type that we do not own, I will pick whichever type is closest to. Let's see. What type are we going to be forced to use? Normal. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can only use normal type Pokemon. So that means I can still technically keep these Pokemon in the party, but only so far, only Harriet and Starlo can be used. So let's make sure that those 2 are in the leading slot, because knowing me, I will forget. Oh, a little added extra for the challenges. I actually did not do this in attempt 1, but I'm going to do it here. Even though we do have a challenge that says I have to release a Pokemon, here is the thing. If I'm in the middle of doing a challenge and I fail it, so right now, we can only use normal type Pokemon in battle. If I accidentally bring in a Pokemon that is not a normal type in the battle, regardless if it actually uses an attacking move or not, I have to release a Pokemon in my party. I am setting that standard right now to make 100% sure that I actually complete the challenge. Because if I don't complete it, I will regret it. Because I will lose a Pokemon. Right, there are Pokemon to be found in the basement floor for Oiberg. Actually, wait, do you know what? Yeah. Because that's where you find the TM for Flash. It might come in handy. Call in a Wild Bidoof to help. Also a rare chance to actually find a Wild Golbat. But at the moment, I am hoping not to find any wild Pokemon. In case if they're like ridiculously overpowered to the point that they're probably going to make me a lot... have a harder time to deal with certain stuff. Since I only have 2 normal types. Wow. Okay, I am not complaining about this. If you were playing the DS game for Generation 4 of Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl, those wild Pokemon would literally spawn every, potentially 2 to 17 steps. I literally went through that entire area without encountering 1 Pokemon. That is absolutely crazy. Just for the sake of it. Let's buy 8 super potions. And then we'll leave everything else. Okay, that was weird. I could have sworn I heard something then. Right. I'm actually going to like bring this up because I'm kind of concerned in thinking, like, let's see, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, where to get the box link. You first have to earn the coal badge by defeating Oiberg City's gym leader. Okay. Wait. It's not there yet. So let's see. You'll get access to Pokemon boxes on the road once you meet Bebe during your second visit to Jubilee. During your second visit to Jubilee Village. Okay. So we are on the approach of getting it. Sorry about that. I actually wanted to make sure because I couldn't remember from the last time we did this attempt. Starly, you got an easy battle against that Wurmple. I will honestly say, being forced to use one type Pokemon, that's definitely put a heavy challenge on me right off the back because of the battle against Mars in the Valley Windworks when she uses a Perugly that should really be a Glameow. Oh. I forgot that Starly evolved at level 14. I thought it was a little bit later. Alright. Just when I was talking about how difficult the game was going to be, that happens. I'll take that. And there we go, and then we'll get the box link. There we go, just make sure. Yep, there we go. Right, we can do ball capsules, but part of me feels like not wanting to be truthfully honest. I think that's actually given me an idea. What if I happen to have 2 Staravias, and then I can just keep switching them to and fro to just spam the Intimidate ability? It will require a lot of leveling up for this Starly, but it can be doable. I am allowed Dupe's Claws if I want, because this is not a randomizer Nuzlocke. I might have a think about that. Because we have actually gone close to the end of the time for the episode, so I'm probably just going to end things off here anyway. So, next time on Brilliant Diamond Hooplocke Nuzlocke, we'll be making our way to the Valley Windworks. See you guys then.